For you guys, it's going to be the second week of January, and how are your New Year's resolutions going? Huh? Oh, not badly, huh? Yeah, well, that happens. Most of everybody's resolutions fail. It's just you know, it's science. People make these resolutions, and for whatever reason, you know, they fail. And why is that? Well, there's several reasons for that. I know people don't change their habits. They just say, well, I'm going to buy a gym membership, and then I'm expecting to just go to the gym every day. Well, that doesn't happen. Sorry, you have to change your life. You have to have an actual motivation of why you want to do it. Just because you want something doesn't mean you're gonna get it. You have to work for it. You have to change your life. You have to say, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set aside a certain time, a certain place, and I'm going to accomplish this goal. So for instance, if you want to go to the gym, say after work, I'm going to leave work at a certain time, let's say 5:30. I'm going to head to the gym until 6:30, and then I'm going to go home. No exceptions. The problem comes when you're like, oh, I'm too busy, I got stuff to do. Well, that just doesn't work. You have to say that this is what I'm doing. If I really want this, I am going to change my life in order to make this happen. The other thing is debt. People want to get out of debt too, but they're like, well, yeah, I want to get out of debt, but I'm not gonna stop buying all these things. I'm not gonna stop eating out, because, you know, that's just silly. It's, you know, 10 or 20 bucks here or there, either way. But again, they're not willing to change their life in order to do it. Take this motovlog, for example. I've been doing this only for about 2 months, and that is statistically better than most people have done with their resolutions. I think the resolutions fizzle out at about 3 weeks, which is really sad, guys. You can't even keep it up for 3 weeks. Damn! So I've been doing this for about 2 months now. I don't foresee myself stopping. I ride my bike every day, and all I have to do is just turn on the camera and talk, and then spend about 10 minutes editing video. Yeah, obviously you can tell, right? Because from the quality, it's pretty poor. I'm gonna spend 20 minutes to an hour developing this video and throwing it up online. I mean, yeah, I could spend a whole lot more time on it and make the video a lot better. I think I have the ability to make these videos pretty awesome, but at the same time, I don't have time to really devote to it. I have 3 jobs, and you know, that's the excuse that I hear all the time from people, is I don't have time. But you have time to make small changes in your life. For me, it's you know, spending an extra 20 minutes a day editing these videos. So do me a favor, and instead of making a resolution that's like, I'm going to lose 100 pounds, or I'm going to go to the gym every day, or actually, most people just say, I want to go to the gym. They don't even put an exact goal on it. Instead, I want you to say, I am going to lose 5 pounds over the next 2 months, or I am going to pay off, you know, X number of dollars of debt in X number of months, or Y number of months, I guess. It doesn't have to be the same number. And do something small. Don't try to do this grandiose, I'm gonna do everything, and I'm gonna change my life, and I'm gonna speak 4 different languages in 2 months, and because you're gonna burn yourself out. You're not gonna do it. You're gonna fail. And then you're going to be, oh, well, that sucked. I'm never going to try anything new again. Do very, very small baby steps. Again, I'm going to pay off $500 in debt this, you know, this quarter or something like that. Manageable size, bite-sized piece is what they say. Like this motovlog, for instance, I am going to do, you know, 5-minute videos twice a week. gonna say I'm gonna shoot 2 motovlogs a week, 5 minutes apiece, edit them for no longer than a half hour each, or maybe an hour if I'm really like, just, you know, like, hey, I'm really liking this, which I often find myself doing. And that's it. Don't try to do anything bigger. Don't try to get 100,000 subscribers in a month or so. I mean, don't overdo it, because, you know, at least for me, I want to do this because I'm having fun. And as long as I'm having fun, I'm going to continue doing this. And so, I mean, if I'm trying to overwork myself, or, you know, having, you know, spending too much time and sacrificing my life to do this, then that's not fun. Oh yeah, this is not a lane. Hello, big crane. I hear they don't park motorcycles. Oh, that's not a turn lane, asshole. So put your reminder somewhere where you can see it every day, whether it's on your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator, wherever makes sense for you. That way you're constantly reminded, even 3 months, 4 months after the fact, you can still see that on your window, your mirror, put in your car, that sort of thing. Somewhere where it doesn't need to be moved. Let's go this way. Because the problem is, you're going to forget, and several months are going to go by, and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot to do that, and oh well, maybe next year. So probably by the time you're watching this, everybody will be out of the gym by now, and if you have a gym membership, then great, because, you know, everybody's left, and you're probably the only one in there because you have commitment, right? Oh, people. Why do you make these New Year's resolutions? You're just gonna fail. But knowing that you're gonna fail actually increases your chances of success. It's kind of interesting. Now, if you're aware that you're gonna fail, you have a little bit higher success rate, but that's still not enough. Telling other people what your commitment is ensures that somebody's gonna hold you accountable. But on the flip side, telling people that you went to the gym, let's say, has the effect of success as well. So it's actually rewarding yourself. Your mind actually believes that you've already accomplished it. Like, hey, I went to the gym today, or hey, I'm going to the gym today, or hey, I'm going to lose weight. To your mind, it's all the same thing without ever having to do it. So you say, okay, well, I made a resolution to lose weight. Great, I feel great, I feel good. And you get that same high as if you actually did it. And so you don't have the desire to actually do it anymore. Your body says, well, great, I feel great. You know, I did my good deed for the day, and I can stop. However, obviously that's not how it works. And so you have to be very, very careful and very intent and focused on your goal, or you're not going to accomplish it. Focus is the key thing. Focus. You have to want it. You have to be motivated. There's no other choice around it. Hard work and dedication and routine will help you do those things. I could give you the most well-inspired, heartfelt, motivational speech, but you know what? You got to find that for yourself. For me, it's just it's been a bunch of failure after failure after failure of trying different things. I like to try different things, and most things, like everybody else, I fail at. However, I know why I fail, I know how I fail, and most of the time I don't even try it if I'm not 100% committed to it. Because what's the point? What's the point of saying, well, it'd be nice to you know, do this or that, have more money this, lose more weight there. It's nice to say, but until you truly want it and have it, you're never going to do it. And this is why near-death experiences are so important for people, is because you know, there's like, I just almost died. I have to do something about that. And you're constantly reminded every day by your own mind that, hey, I almost died, and this is not the way I'm going to live anymore. January is actually the divorce month. People say, okay, well, I'm done with the holidays, and I'm not going to live another year of my life like this, so I'm going to get a divorce, or I'm going to change my life. So that's why New Year's resolutions are so big to people, is because it's a reminder. But they found that the same thing happens on birthdays. It happens at the beginning of months. It happens on a Monday. It's just the beginning of new things that people tend to do an accounting, a self kind of, a brain accounting of, well, this is my life. Where am I today? Where do I want to be tomorrow? And how am I going to get there? So keep your goals specific, short, and if you accomplish them, just go ahead and make a new one, and a new one, and a new one. And don't wait until New Year's to make them in the first place, because you're going to fail. So fail early, fail often, and hopefully you'll get sick of failing and actually do something to change your life. Good luck with that. Woo! I'm gonna like totally drop my bike if I keep doing that.